Hello everybody, we're back with a new video, and today we're heading down to the tower basement, which is down there. We have to go down the stairs over here. So, last episode, the old Overlord came back, tower lights have gone out, so you can see it's a lot more darker over here. Can't see the entire tower anymore, the lights have gone out for some reason. All the NPCs are gone, can't go any place except for the forge and into the basement. So, we're just going to get going into the basement then, where the tower hide is kept, because Velvet got a big brain plan to go down here and mess with it with rocks, as we can see right now.
Foolish girl, you have damaged the tower heart. Never trust family. No matter. Once I absorb your energy, I will restore it to its full power. Minions!
So we can't actually go attack that guy, because he has that shield on. We actually just have to kill all these minions continuously, which isn't super great, because these minions are annoying. The green ones are definitely annoying. They sit on your shoulder and you can't get them off. These ones, you have to try kill them before they get on, which isn't easy. Alright, here's a red. I think it's the last one. There we go.
You've been a hero. Just look at you now.
Apparently we've had this under basement.
Heart, darling. Now you need to go after him. Get your minions back. That's the only way you'll stand a chance.
There are bugs in there. Does no one sweep up around here?
Nothing like a little snack with your entertainment.
Alright, so we've got our spells back. It's this nice light here. So I realised this guy literally stole our minion hives. All these guys have lots of lines. Velvet, Rose, and Null have several one-liners.
Master? Master? Master!
So it just gave us a fully new round. So we're gonna listen to a few lines.
Sorry, sweetie. He just barged in with that pretty ice maiden in tow.
Evil knows how to get things done. Good only knows how to find evil.
I don't go with losers, my darling. So prove yourself.
You chose my sister. My sister, please.
If you win, I'm all yours. If you don't, well, you won't mind, will you?
I know how evil should work. She only knows how it should look.
He looks like Daddy. I'd say that was reason enough to kill him.
Father's a little different now, but at least he's around.
I thought we'd seen the last of my sister, but she's always turning up where she's not wanted.
I'm not one for revenge. My father will do it for me.
Don't be too hard on Null. The grotesque beast was only doing his job.
I'm going to help my father bring order to the world.
Sorry, sweetie. He just barged in with that pretty ice maiden in tow.
Evil knows how to get things done. Good only knows how to find evil.
Alright, so I think we've listened to all
I
their
don't
lines
go
now.
with losers, my darling.
But now we have
So
to listen to
prove
Null's
yourself.
lines as well. So it makes sense why he didn't take the brands, because I don't know how you're able to take that thing out of there. It's kind of squidgy and stuff. Now we just need to listen to Null's
You were
lines.
a decent Overlord. I might even miss you. He's been Overlord a lot longer than you, but you're a fast learner. Don't be too despondent. You did quite well. If you defeat him, I'll gladly have you back. I mean, serve you. I must confess, you did impress me. You liven the place up? I've grown quite fond of you, so try not to die. You were a decent Overlord. I might even miss you.
Alright, so apparently we have had this massive area behind our basement. It is quite large back here.
Did you have fun killing off your old friends? Don't you remember? Have they left you for dead?
So last
The
episode,
tower remembers. It has absorbed their whinings.
Last
their
episode-
betrayal of you.
this guy's interrupting me. Last episode I said we can get life force, so I said we weren't going to bother going to the forge, but we can though, apparently.
Surely no one could have survived that fall.
We must help him. He fought beside us. There may still be a chance.
No, we gotta go. Take what we can and get out of here.
He's right. We've vanquished the evil. He has earned his rest. Leave him.
Then my minions found you, healed you, made you ready to become my successor. Temporarily.
So we got we had to carry this back,
It's one of those
so I didn't bring
beauty
enough.
thingies. I think they're
minions.
important. Maybe you can find more.
So we're just gonna have to be careful and take our minions off when there are enemy minions or life force spots like this. And we need to follow every hive back towards the middle, towards where we get our minions again, because we need to get more minions every time we get a hive, and we also have to make sure no minions, just crab minion guys, come out of the floor, or whatever you want to call them. And of course they spawned in again. So for some reason the water minion hive is in the lava, which is not very good for the blues. Means they're gonna get dehydrated. They're gonna evaporate. Except that doesn't happen, but I don't know if this guy was actually smart and didn't want us to get our minions back. He would put the red minion hive in the lava. He'd put the blues in the water, and he'll put the greens to have some poison, so we can never get it back. Apparently, he's not that smart.
Green, brown, red. All.
So we need to get every minion group back by going around this large area that we have under our tower. We're going to bait those reds out of the lava, and then we can absolutely beat them up. Alright, so now we've got the blues back. They decided to reorder how we got them back, which I think is a neat touch. Because they could have made it so we could get the browns, reds, greens, blues again, but they put the blues in front of the greens. It doesn't have too much of an impact. Well, it doesn't have any impact actually, but I think it's a neat touch. One thing I don't understand about the green hive is when we were actually getting it in the first place, it costed 7 minions to carry it, and now it takes 10. I don't know why, it just does. The other two actually did take 10 to carry in the first place, so I don't know why they changed it here. They just did. So realize our basement is massive, it still goes on in that direction. So every time we walk past one of the spots where the minions spawn, they will spawn. It is annoying and something that you just have to deal with. So we could have head this way before we went and got the blue hive, but there's nothing we can do over here without the blues, except for kill some beetles. Which I guess is the only reason you would actually come this way first, if you wanted to get blues when you first went there. I don't see much of a point, because as you can see there's only blue beetles here. And up here there's green beetles, which I guess you can collect if you really wanted to.
Green blues.
So apparently his minions don't drown. As you can see, he's got browns in the water somehow. I don't know how he does. He's cheating, I guess.
You choose all. All.
Oh, it's because my mouse is bugging. I'm like, why are my minions walking in? So the reason I'm not letting the hive go by itself is because, as we saw earlier, the minions will just walk straight into the enemy minions and then just die. So we have to actually escort our group back every time, so that these minions don't do anything. Because they will just absolutely murder the blues that we've got here.
Green blues. All for you.
These guys die quickly to Inferno. I don't want to waste too much mana right now. Alright, so after we get this, we're going to put a few blues away and a few reds away, and get out a lot of greens. Because greens are very powerful against the actual boss.
Browns. Green blues.
You chose my sister? My sister, please.
Alright, so luckily there were enough greens in there. So we might actually be able to kill the wizard this episode. I didn't think we would be able to do this so quickly. So instead of having an extra episode in the series, we can finish this now, and then have Raising Hell next episode, which I can't say I'm looking forward to much because there are lots of annoying puzzles in it. Alright, so we're gonna head this way, which is the direction towards the wizard guy, and then open some bridges which won't be super helpful, but we're still gonna do it anyways. Because I think there's some loot in between the two bridges, which we can loot up some of our greens that don't have loot here and make them do more damage. Oh, not these guys again. Alright, so that's the door we opened to get to the final boss in the game. Unless you have the DLC where there's one more boss. Or one more proper boss that doesn't get killed by puzzles. Well, he kind of does have a puzzle, but you'll see when we get there. Alright, so we'll sweep our minions into this stuff. I don't know why it's not sweeping the entire horde right now, but it's really annoying me. There we go. So most of our minions now have good loot. There's a bit more loot here which they can grab. Alright, we don't really need to spin this one. We're going to anyways, and then we're going to head that way and fight this guy. So I don't think those green minions that attacked us when we first came here infinitely spawn, which is nice. We don't want infinitely spawning green minions that respawn every time we come here, because those guys are annoying. Just realize the Overlords, the bad Overlord's there. He's ready to kill us.
Always want to be heroes. They're so predictable. And so are you.
First bit, he spawns in every minions when he does that. So we want to wait till he pulls out his green shield, because the color of his shield is the type of minion that can get through it.
You're a hero now.
Didn't want to do that, but it worked.
I think she likes you, Sir William. If you want to slip away with her, I won't tell anyone. That jewel had everything. It turned out what she wanted was what other people had.
So every time he does one of the shockwaves, which means he's changing shields, he spawns in more minions that we have to fight. So the only shield color he doesn't have is blue. So if he falls down, then you can ship all your minions on him.
Goldo, you can have all the gold.
Alright, we want to watch out for that attack.
My friend, no one would refuse a hero.
You choose all.
Have another roast pig, Melvin.
It accidentally changed it to greens, which I didn't want, but it means we saved all our greens, luckily. Alright, this bit's a bit annoying. That's why I saved my mana, was for that bit.
That jewel had everything. It turned out what she wanted was what other people had.
Alright, so he does that spinning attack, which hurts. It even kills his minions.
Have a rest, Oberon.
So after he does the top, he stays in the bottom. The only place that's safe is next to your minion holes. If he picks green, his might die.
To see what you loved.
There we go. We have to kill all his minions first.
When reason is gone, nothing is left but madness. Goldo, you can have all the gold you've ever wanted, my friend. No one would refuse a hero. Have another roast pig, Melvin.
Oh,
Have two.
oh, we're gonna lose some minions here. We could also do this, I guess.
She likes you, Sir William. If you want to slip away,
It took
with
too
her,
long.
I won't tell anyone. That jewel had everything. It turned out what she wanted was what other people had.
All round.
Have a rest, Oberon.
So if he gets knocked down, he also loses all his minions, and he's dead.
To see
There we go.
good. They know how close to evil they really are.
So this guy, he is the last boss. So you'll see all these glow dots here. This is where our minions were standing because they leave their eye lights for a little while. So we're just gonna finish this now.
And so the evil Overlord defeated the other evil Overlord, and the land rejoiced. His domain flourished. The very land itself bore the mark of his corruption. The people lived in fear. They spoke his name in whispers. He killed, pillaged, and destroyed without mercy. He became evil incarnate. He, his mistress, and all their little minions lived happily ever after.
I don't know why there wasn't sound there. So I just realized we didn't end up killing all those guys. We actually didn't get 100% corruption, which is kind of sad, but it's fine.
But evil will always find a way.
There's a different cutscene between good and evil.
Bristling with evil energy, Dark One.
So first thing to realize, the Jester's gone. You'll see in the last episode of Overlord 1. At least the tower lights are back on. I can actually see properly now. So we'll figure out more about what Na just said. I just wanted to point out in that cutscene, the Overlord had an Arcanium helmet and steel armor for some reason, which looked kind of derpy, but it works. So next episode we'll be heading towards the Mellow Hills Abyss, which we unlocked after we killed Melvin. So we're going to be a bit strong.
All over the place, sire. You've brought half the Ruborian desert back with you. Think of my crevices, sire.
I'm sorry now, and either way, thank you guys for watching this episode. As I said, next episode we're heading to the Mellow Hills Abyss. So I'll see you then. Bye for now.